few people have asked about warm-ups and what to do. Now personally for myself, I'll do a little bit of skipping before I get into a workout. Generally that gets my heart rate going. And from that, if you've got a bike, if you've got a rower, anything like that, to just sort of get yourself moving nice and steady. It can be as simple as go for a little bit of a walk, just to bring their heart rate up slightly. Then what we want to do is we want to get everything moving. So studies have shown static stretching as such actually does no improvement on performance. And let's be honest, when we're training, we're trying to improve our performance long term, essentially, in just our health and fitness in general. So what we want to do is, what I like to do is just rotating the arms. So just doing a couple of big circles backwards and then rolling forward, just loosens up through the shoulder joints. You can do as many as you feel you need to. I don't like giving numbers regarding this because I find everyone's completely different. Then just some torso twists. So just rotating side to side, just opening up the hips, opening up through the torso. There's one that I really like, it's leg swing. So nice big swing. So all we're doing is we're wanting to make sure that leg gets nice and high. We're getting a good stretch through our hamstring, getting a good stretch through our glute. Also when you flick the knee back, you're getting a good stretch through your quad. So getting those nice big swings going. I like to do a few squats, and with my squats, what I like to do is squat down nice and deep and do a little bit of a figure eight in the bottom. So squatting down and then just rolling through the knees and then standing back up. If you have knee issues, I'd probably recommend not doing this, so just doing a nice steady squat. If you're a little bit concerned about doing squats, what we can do is squat down onto a box. So you've got a reference point, yeah? But I like to go down, squat, do a little figure eight through my hips, through my knees, and then standing back up. It just helps really loosen up through the hips and through the knees. Also what we can look at is hip gates. So down and swing that leg in. So really open up through the hip flexor and down. And you know, you can do sort of 5 to 10 aside on that. The other two that I like to incorporate, it's really good for rotational movement through the lower lumbar region and through your pelvic floor, through your hips, posterior chain, is basically laying down. It's what we call scorpions. So if you can see me, laying down, arms out by side, I'm going to roll that leg over. Really good. You can do it on your back as well. It's called crucifixes. So the same thing. Bring that leg up and over. And you might find you get a little bit of click, click, click in the lower back. It's not a bad thing. It's just sort of helping you limber up. And then what I'd like to do is I like to jump on some skipping for a minute or two just before I'm going to get into my workout. It's not about getting your heart rate ridiculously elevated. It's just about getting everything moving, primed to basically start training. Awesome guys, I hope that helped. Shoot me any messages if you've got any. Here to help.